inside and take a look. Through the blood red front door. There's a beautiful stained glass one here which isn't original, and stained glass panels. To our right here is the sitting room. So this is the front reception room, used as a sitting room, and you could go through the interconnecting doors to a dining room. It's very simple, it's lovely, it's got double windows to the front, facing east, getting lots of morning light, very simple coving, and sort of Victorian style fireplace. This is a marble top. So interconnecting reception rooms, original fallback Georgian doors. So what's really interesting about the back of this house is that it's bowed. So you've got this gorgeous curve, which is very unusual in the Georgian house, set off by the really nicely proportioned windows. And if you replaced the PVC windows with sash windows, you'd have the bones of a really elegant room. This is the first floor, and there's a beautiful reception room here to the front. This is my favourite room in the house. I love it. I mean, the proportions are beautiful. You've got beautiful original coving. Okay, it's painted a blancmange pink. I kind of like it, but it's, you know, it's got great potential. Little ceiling rose, beautiful marble fireplace and inset, and the original floorboards, which appear to be in good condition. A bit creaky, but that's atmospheric. I mean, if this house was to become a museum of some sort, I mean, this is the kind of room you could imagine really interesting literary readings by candlelight. But I think it would be an amazing thing to do for the city, to have his actual birthplace open to the public, where you could access the ambience and this kind of gothic overtones, and maybe even stay overnight in one of the upstairs bedrooms. This is one of several bedrooms in the house. It's on the second floor, into the attic with vaulted ceilings. There is a fireplace that's been blocked up, and there are views across the renamed Bram Stoker Park, across to the Dublin mountains, and you can see a tiny wee bit of sea on a good day. We don't know which room belonged to Bram Stoker when he lived here, but as a child he was sick and spent a lot of time in one of his bedrooms. One could imagine him in this room looking out across what would have then been Dublin Bay coming in, because it's now been landfilled, and ruminating on life and letting his imagination run riot, and feeding that imagination that created Dracula and numerous other novels. The fact that it is the birthplace of Bram Stoker should be marked in some way. There's absolutely nothing on the house, there's no plaque. There is, however, in this room, if we can pan round, a crucifix, and it was one of several I saw in the house when I came to view it. So we're in the basement, which is the kitchen. This is to the front of the house. Pretty original. It's quite low set here, so you know, if you were tall, I think you'd have to do some work with the room. You can see above the beams painted black, which are original to the house, and wouldn't look out of place in a Transylvanian tavern if you were again to get into the mindset of the Dracula novel. Prior to the Keegan family living here, Harry Boland, Patriot Harry Boland's mother, bought this house in 1914, and Harry Boland was named by Eamon de Valera as a special envoy to the United States. He left Ireland along with de Valera as part of a campaign to raise awareness and support for their cause in America. While he was there, he met Ludwig Martins, an illegal Bolshevik representative, who convinced him to lend money to the Russian delegation. As collateral, he was given what were alleged to be Russian crown jewels. These jewels were hidden in the Marina house, in this kitchen, by Boland's mother and sister, and the family in fact refused to give the jewels to the government until de Valera was in power. If the property was going to be a museum of some sort, this would make an amazing space for a really cool contemporary cafe, gift shop, souvenirs. You could sell everything from Dracula's fangs to capes to black pudding and all sorts of bloodthirsty treats.